Hello, everyone. I'm AT Storm Track meteorologist Austin Haskins. Despite the fact we had some thicker cloud cover to start the day and end the day on our Monday, overall it wasn't too bad of a day as many locations did see their high temperatures in the low to mid 40s. But going forward here, not only are we going to be staying dry here today through Thursday, those spring-like temperatures will be continuing as well. Then by Friday into Saturday morning, rain will become likely as the next system tracks through the area. And as we've been talking about, we do need some moisture, and it will be certainly welcome no matter how much we end up getting, which I'll show you some of the early projections on that here coming up in just a few minutes. So overall this morning, things have been fairly quiet. A layer of drier air in the lower levels of the atmosphere has really kept those very low precip chances we had in the forecast at bay. Anything that may have reached the ground likely stayed down closer to Interstate 90. Cloudy skies to start the day, but we will see some clearing as the day goes on. You'll see that here on Future Track. We should actually clear out to a mostly sunny to partly cloudy sky by the afternoon hours today, and that'll continue even into this evening as well. Then a few extra clouds will move into the picture here overnight tonight and into our Wednesday morning. Now, the Future Track here is really keeping that cloud cover around throughout the day Wednesday. Overall, I think we're going to end up clearing, and it's not really showing that clearing until later in the afternoon. Overall, on our Wednesday, I think we're going to clear early in the morning hours, mid-morning around that time frame, and then we'll be mainly sunny into the afternoon hours, then mainly clear Wednesday night, and then the clouds are going to increase again heading into Thursday as a system passes to our south and east near Chicago, and then we'll stay dry before our rain chances return as we head into Friday and lingering into Saturday morning, although a few showers are possible Thursday night. So let's take a look at Future Track here. We're going to start with two of the longer range models here, looking at the European model first. And again, the rain is going to start moving in here as we get towards that morning commute on our Friday, sometime between about 5 and 8 a.m. And it will be kind of widespread throughout the day. So definitely going to want to have the rain gear as you are making your way out. Now, it won't rain all day. Just keep that in mind. But there will be periods of light to moderate rain showers. And then as we go into Friday night into Saturday morning, I think is when we see kind of round two with this. I think we might get a break late in the afternoon into early evening. Then what we got to watch is on the backside of this system, especially north and west of the Chippewa River, Saturday morning, where we could turn cold enough to where it changes over to a rain-snow mix or a period of some wet snow showers. But then as it moves away Saturday afternoon, skies will clear out, and we'll also see those temperatures moderate back into the 40s by the afternoon. Now, the GFS model is showing a pretty similar picture. It has the rain coming in maybe just slightly earlier in the morning on Friday, and we'll have those periods of rain throughout the day. But you notice in the afternoon, especially down to our south, a few of those breaks, and then we see it kind of fill back in Friday night and into Saturday morning. And again, this has the chance for that rain-snow mix along and north of 94 and 29, and then it exiting the area by Saturday afternoon. So we'll just have to watch the backside of that system closely. I do think, though, if the system does track a little further west and northwest, then I don't think we get as cold to where the rain would change over to that mix or snow. But that's a trend we'll watch. Again, we're still a few days away, but just something to keep in mind as we head into that weekend time frame. We also could have some energy available to support a few thunderstorms in western Wisconsin, but it's worth noting that the Storm Prediction Center in their outlook this morning, this is their day 4 outlook, so this will be for Friday, has a level 2 out of 5 risk for strong to severe storms all the way up to the southern corner of Buffalo, Trempealeau, and Jackson counties. So really up to about Melrose and Galesville at just north of La Crosse. And that goes all the way down into parts of southeast Minnesota, most of Iowa, and southern Wisconsin. And that goes all the way down even into central Texas with a level 3 out of 5 risk for the areas here in orange from the Oklahoma-Texas border up to the border of Missouri and Iowa north of Kansas City. So if you're traveling south this weekend, could be on the lookout for some strong to severe storms. But it is worth noting that that risk does come up into southern Wisconsin near La Crosse at the northernmost points. So we'll have to watch that as well as we get into Friday and Friday night. But we also need some moisture, and this is courtesy of the Weather Prediction Center. This is the next 5 days, and we're in the blue, which means totals generally between about a ½ inch to as much as an inch. And again, this is not going to break a drought or anything of the sorts, but this will certainly help start to kind of green things up a little bit and will help us as we get later into March and April as we get into fire season. So this will be certainly welcoming as we have been kind of dry as of late. Today, though, it's going to be dry, and it's going to be a nice day once those clouds move away. We'll have highs in the mid-40s to low 50s. Again, temperatures may fluctuate by a degree or two on either side, depending on how fast the sky is clear. For tonight, we'll fall back down into the 20s to some spots in the lower 30s. Everybody should at least reach the 50-degree mark tomorrow, many of us getting into the mid-50s. And then temperatures drop just very slightly for Thursday with low to mid-50s area-wide, upper 40s in Medford. Temperatures in the 40s and 50s on Friday and Saturday, rising into the mid to upper 50s to some of us even reaching the low 60s on Sunday and also possibly Monday as well. Tuesday is going to be a warm day, but then there are signs after Tuesday next week that temperatures will return to more seasonal levels.